One of the best ways, if you want to gain visibility and have, executive headhunters contact you out of the blue, is to focus on building up your LinkedIn feed. So there's something called creator mode on LinkedIn. It's a feature that you turn on, and you turn it on your profile. You can just look it up, creator mode, turn it on. And what that does is it signals to LinkedIn that you are focused on curating and creating content for your feed. What do I mean by curating and creating? Well, you're finding articles, videos, information, you're sharing thoughts, ideas, and insights on a consistent basis around your industry and skill set in your feed. You're treating your LinkedIn feed like it's your own little newsletter, your TV show, radio station, whatever you want to call it. It's a source for you to educate and support and serve your network. And when you make a commitment to that, when you turn on creator mode and you make a commitment to posting regularly, and when I say regularly, I'm talking, once a day if you can do it Monday through Friday, up to 3 times a day if you can do it Monday through Friday. But consistency is key, at least getting in there and posting weekly or several times a week. That is going to play in your favor. You're going to get rewarded, especially if you know how to write the content and tag the content. So when I talk about tagging content, I mean tagging certain people so that your post is visible to them. So maybe it's the companies that you're talking about or some people in your space, but also hashtags. So LinkedIn was late to the party, but they've now adopted hashtagging pretty heavily. And those hashtags, when you hashtag based on related to topics, so if you wrote about finance, you'd use hashtag finance. You wrote about employment, you do hashtag employment, and you can put several of them in there that LinkedIn, the algorithm will pick up and distribute. So think about that. If I'm an executive headhunter and my vertical is healthcare, I'm always trying to recruit healthcare executives. You better believe that whatever types of roles in healthcare I, promote and try to source for, I'm going to be following those hashtags, and I'm going to want that content to view in my LinkedIn feed because I might come across somebody in the space who's saying something really intelligent. I'm going to go look at their profile and say, ooh, they might be a great candidate for my healthcare job that I have. So that's one of the ways that recruiters are actively using LinkedIn to source executives on the platform. And it's a beautiful opportunity because the majority of executives on LinkedIn, 1, don't use it properly. 2, afraid to post content. They're afraid of the cancel culture, afraid they might say the wrong thing. So many executives in your space are not leveraging creator mode and that posting in the right way. And if you're interested in that, I do have an executive group where I specifically teach you how to build out your feed so that you can have people coming to you. And not just executive recruiters, by the way, actual people in charge at companies saying, hey, that's the exact problem we have. We need somebody like you. So if you would like to shift from being someone who has to go on the outbound mode, has to knock on doors to get jobs, if you want to be an executive where they're coming to you with job opportunities, speaking engagements, board seats, opportunities to be on panels, that all comes from a reputation management that happens on LinkedIn. And knowing how to use that creator mode and building out a strong feed is the secret to the success. And I have, hundreds of executives who have gone through this program and who use my techniques, who I've taught and trained how to use this, and the results are phenomenal. So if you're interested, you should definitely check out our executive program at Work It Daily. Just go over to Work It Daily, and in the menu bar, you'll see for executives. It's an amazing program that's transformational and really is the better long-term strategy for you, because now you're not just relying on your own networking, just relying on headhunters. You've created a true inbound marketing strategy for your business of one. And that's what you are as an executive. You're a very expensive service provider who charges a lot of money for their services. So having a strong marketing strategy based on knowledge and experience and reputation, where you're serving that information up and educating people, that's how you're going to get a lot more attention for your brand. And I'm not talking about being a narcissist. I'm not talking acting like a guru, not at all. Quite the opposite. I'm talking about you really showcasing in a way that people are sort of just can't stop digesting what you're sharing. And really in their mind, you start to elevate in status because of the way that you're serving your network. That is the secret sauce these days. Better than any executive headhunter, better than any traditional job search strategy that you use as an executive, that's for sure. So be sure to check our executive program out.